Hello and welcome back to more Cave Story. This time we are we're in the labyrinth. Keep forgetting that I need to talk to people. The switch that opens this door is supposed to be up top somewhere, but the footing's really tricky up there. I fell over and over again until I broke my legs. Anyway, this is the labyrinth. Yep, it's a fun area. The very first thing you do here is a bunch of platforming, and for some reason I'm still not that good at it. Probably gonna have a lot more failures again, just like last time, and the time before that, and the time before that. I've just been really bad this session. Hopefully this time I can actually make up for it with some slight skill, which is already proving not to be the case. Yeah, I'm good at this game, I swear. Anyway, just gonna kill the critters, purple critters, obnoxious critters. Get the things. Kill critter. Get the thing. Keep going. Get the thing. Go. Kill the critters. Kill the critters. Murder their babies. Don't murder their babies. They don't have babies. I'm gonna stop digging myself a deep hole. Get the life capsule. Now that is hidden with a critter. There's a critter that stands right there. Be careful of that one. This is where it gets tricky. These blocks move, and so you need to jump on top of the blocks to get higher. That's about it. You just need to get up and not get crushed by the blocks. If you step wrong, the blocks will just crush you, and that's a one-hit kill no matter what you do. Okay, then you get to this computer, and it opens the door at the very bottom. Since on the way up you killed all the critters, you just jump, and you're fine. No fall damage in this game. Woo. So you just go down, all the way back down. Probably gonna save before I go into the rest of the labyrinth. Yes, I would love to save. And go here. Go to the labyrinth. Kill these gouties. Well, kill that gouty. I guess there are more that show up later. Just not that one, I guess. There's more moving blocks. There's gonna be quite a few of those in this labyrinthy area, especially in the next game that I'm going to show you. Now, more labyrinthy area. If you haven't already noticed, the music in the labyrinth is just a remixed version of Jenka's theme that played while I was talking to Jenka in Sand Zone. I didn't notice that until very, very recently, but it is. Kill these gouties right here. Sword one-shots pretty much everything in this area, so you don't need to be super concerned about it. Going here, I recommend these. Oh, by the way, these guys don't attack you. I recommend not talking to that gouty right here, to that one that runs the store. Otherwise, he will offer to combine your fireball and polar star to get a snake, which the snake is a good weapon, but the weapon that you get for saving the polar star to the end of the game is better. At least to me it is. I don't know. Besides, then you lose 2 weapons and just get 1. I don't know. I prefer having variety in my weapons. Okay, so the level 3 sword is pretty cool. If I hit that enemy right there, the little ghost of king goes out and attacks all the enemies around it. A huge AoE attack. It's surprisingly really good. So just be careful with how you hit things, and you should be golden whenever you use that weapon. Now, before I go and get that little thing over there, I'm going to show you a secret that you're not supposed to get until you get the jetpack, but I'm going to get it right now. So what you do is just jump, not miss, because that's always helpful. So jump, get hit by the critter, and you're up here. You're not supposed to do that until you get the jetpack, but whatever. If you can do it, then you should do it. And it gives you the arms barrier, which is really, really nice. It'll explain what it does once I... Arms barrier, it says right there. The amount of weapon energy or level is halved. You lose half, and you gain half. No, you lose half, you gain double. Yes, you gain experience half as fast. It's a good item, get it. You lose half as fast. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good, especially if you're like me this session and you keep getting hit by things. Anyway, now we go in here, go to camp. Look who it is again. If I can just save, then I can go talk to people. He's a physician, you fill his health. No charge, don't worry. In return, though, there's something I'd like to ask of you. There's an old clinic near here. Go and see if there isn't any medicine left in there. And get clinic key. Let's go talk to Curly. Oh hey, haven't seen you in a while. You're looking good. That witch tossed you down here too, eh? Same as me, so you weren't able to beat them after all. I'd actually had my hopes up for you, but... And me, I tried. Oh, I tried. And just look where it got me. And all for nothing. In the end, I couldn't save any of those children. Shape I'm in now, I won't be leaving anytime soon. And that's all she says. So now we have to go and get the medicine from the clinic that's nearby. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Take some medications. Kill the gouties. Get the thing, kill the thing. Don't say. Go over here. This boss, it's weird. It's just a weird boss. I can't really explain what it is, but the level 3 sword is the best weapon to beat it. It shoots out a bunch of bubbles, but the sword's AoE attack gets rid of most of them, so they just don't deal damage. It's really nice. So you can kind of just shoot a bunch and you win. It works surprisingly well. It makes this boss fight hilariously easy. As long as you don't get crushed by him when he falls, then you're golden. And you can just get rid of the bubbles because it's fun. I think that boss is called Pooh. I don't know. And I also don't know why it's a demon Balrog, but they never explain it. I don't know. Supposedly it's a ghost, but a ghost of Pooh? I don't know. So... Yes, you're a physician. Here, yes, refill my health. There's the cure-all. Oh, you found it. Many thanks. Just let me handle the rest. And then you go talk to... Good job. You didn't see any ghosts, did you? Yes, I in fact did. This is the legendary labyrinth. I don't know who made it, but it's apparently the trash heap of the island. There's only one way out. You have to get past the giant rock in the boulder chamber. I'd go with you, but with the state I'm in, I'd just get in your way. And then you save. Talk to... Mr. Doctor, I'm a physician here. Let me feel your health. Many thanks. Just let me handle the rest. Probably want to save again because I don't really know. I feel like saving. And then go keep pressing forward. Pew. Pew, pew, pew. Get the Jowdies, kill him, punch him in the face. King, get him, King, get him, punch him in the face. Yeah. Go around. Not exactly what I meant to do, but whatever. Need that. No! Okay. Need one more. So... Pew. 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 Come on. Just die already. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. There we go. Go around here. There's a lot of platforming in this area. Alright. Now with this, it's difficult. You want to jump around the block and get on top of it. Otherwise you're gonna either get crushed or get hit by the spikes. This one, you just need to be fast, but you can maneuver around like that. Now there's a little thing here that's really fun to do. If you just constantly shoot bubble line, it's like a little turret. They'll occasionally jump up there, and then it'll just fire away at them. And it kills them fairly quickly. That last one that's down there, you can just fireball. There's that guy. Those guys. Just sword your way through. Well, sword your way through the entire labyrinth, pretty much. Makes the whole darn thing easier. Shoot them all. Shoot them all. or the fact that a boss shows up and just keep going through and killing these crickets. Not just killing crickets. Until he shows up. This is Monster X. Not really sure how to describe why this one exists, but it is extremely difficult on hard mode, so I'm going to complain about it anyway. I'm going to vent about it. This boss got me stuck on hard mode for, what, 4 years? I mean, I didn't play the game straight for 4 years. I promise. I don't have a little more of a life than that. Just a bit. But it did, every once in a while, I'd be like, hey, I want to play some Cave Story, and then I played my hard mode file, and then I got mad at the game and stopped playing it. Because this boss was a mean thing, but it was still a thing. So now I can beat it really easy, because I've had so much practice fighting it, so I can nearly beat it without getting hit anymore. It's been a while since I've played hard mode in this game in general, but I can still almost beat it without getting hit. I have had lots of practice on that boss. And that is Monster X. The boss that really shouldn't exist, but does anyway. Because screw logic. And you just keep moving forward. Get to this area, and if I did everything correct... That's right. I know this is going to sound cruel. Ignore that. Just completely ignore it. And use this save point before you do anything. If you go down there, you can't get the good ending. So you want to jump right at that red block. Not like that. Wait. 1 second. Okay. This time, I promise I'm going to do it. You have to jump right as your feet reach this little red line right there. So, right there. This time, I swear, I will get it. Okay. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Third tries the charm. Third time's the... whatever. You understand what I mean. And yep, there's Curly. So if you do jump down there, you get the jetpack version 0.8. It only goes straight up and bounces once you hit the roof. It's not the greatest. So I'd recommend not doing that just for that reason. And also, if you do that, you can't get the ending that I'm going for. So there's that. Aha, I was wondering when you'd show up. If we can just get this big rock out of the way, we can get to the exit. Rumor has it, though, that a monster nest lies just beyond. So you better be ready for that. Anyway, let's get this thing out of the way. You hold that side, and then you go here. Ready? Push! And then neither one of them do anything because they're little scrawny robots. Scrawny little robots. It hasn't moved one bit. I'm not sure the two of us are strong enough. Huzzah! Balrog! You! Ho ho ho! You're alive, I see. Not only that, you're trying to get out of the labyrinth? Shouldn't you be staying put like good little robots? You can't stand up to my master any more than I can, you know. Fine then. I'll just put a stop to this. Hope you don't mind being iron scraps. Just who we were looking for. Take the middle, will you? Ready? 1, 2... Are you even listening to me? And then boss fight happens. This boss fight is actually not. It's a Balrog fight. None of them are really difficult, so as long as you're careful and don't make any rookie mistakes, you're fine. Once again, for this fight, the sword is a good option, just because it gets rid of all those projectiles, and then you just win. Defeated Balrog once again. I think this is the last time you fight him. You win. I'll move the rock for you. But remember, don't tell anyone that I helped you. Your secret's safe with us. Ready? Push. Gap! I shouldn't have done that. That was bad. Now remember, don't tell a soul that I helped you. We won't, and then he flies away once again. As always. I don't think he's really that bad of a guy. Now, this is exciting. You get these super missiles. It just replaces your missiles as a weapon, which normally doesn't sound very good, but it just takes the missiles and makes them stronger. So I won't complain. This segment's fun. You just run through a horde of enemies with Curly. What's fun to do is just have her go and do the dirty work since she's invincible. So just stand here while she goes out and shoots things. There are some parts when it's actually recommended that you do that. This part is not one of them because she takes forever to kill that guy. But later, there are parts where it's recommended. This segment can be fun. Depends on how good you are. It can also be aggravating. Die a lot, but for the most part, it's just fun. I like it. Especially the music. The music's good. So, if you're playing on hard mode, then this part is definitely one of those parts where I recommend just letting Curly do the dirty work. But seeing how I'm not, I'm just gonna missile them. Hehe, love the super missiles. I think the sword is still the best option in this area. Heck, I don't know of an area where the sword isn't the best option until you get this, the next weapon that the best weapon in the game that I'm actually fairly close to getting. Probably not going to get to this episode. This episode is just the labyrinth area, labyrinth place, so it's probably not going to happen this time. But you'll definitely see it next time. That is if I can not suck and actually make it through this area in one episode. Which, the next boss fight shouldn't be too crazy difficult, but it is a toughie. Just gotta be careful with it. This area, if you fall into the water, then you're gonna have to go all the way back to the beginning to get out. At least, you do if you didn't grab the jetpack. Which you shouldn't have. Right? Try and go for the best ending. Although I do maybe recommend jumping down there for the first bits, just so you can get rid of that large pile of enemies that's right there. But then after that, just platform your way through. This guy right here. Who's that guy? All these gouty warriors, they're all obnoxious. Pain in the rear to fight. Hello, computer. Open the path for me. Press the button. Hope it doesn't nuke the planet. Good. There's a teleporter right there that you can use to go back to places. But you don't want to go back to places. Not right now, at least. You want to keep moving forward. Meet the Robinsons. Keep moving forward. Why is that the first thing I think of when I hear keep moving forward? I am a child at heart. Oh well. These guys, if you kill the big guy in the middle, all the little guys come after you, or at least all the ones that you left alive before you kill the guy in the middle. So kill all the little guys surrounding him first, then kill the guy in the middle. Or you can just not care because they generally drop enough health to make up for getting hit. Emphasis on generally part of it. But if you're like me and you really just don't care, go ahead. Are we still in the labyrinth? We can't get through here. We'll have to keep moving ahead. I won't complain. Gotta get to the save point. Yes. I would love to save. Now we're at the core. Curly's just gonna say, these doors won't open. Gotta go up to this computer right here. Open up all the doors. Then the fourth one's gonna be stuck. So you gotta go shoot it a lot, because that fixes it somehow. I honestly don't see how she can't walk under here, because I can just fine, but whatever. Just shoot it a lot, and then it pops open. And you gotta go back. Back to the computer. Push the button again. Yes, I'd love to lower the lift. And then you gotta go down to the water to push the other button so that the last door will open. Why it makes you do all this, I'm not entirely sure. But you gotta do it all. So don't complain. Just do it. Just go through. When the water's at its lowest, you can jump up here, open the shutter. Last one you need to open. Now, you can go back and save if you're expecting yourself to die a lot right here. But I can just make a jump cut if I die, so I'm not going to be concerned about it. So there's something important that you need to do in this next big room here. If you didn't grab the jetpack, then you can get this item. If you did get the jetpack, then it doesn't show up. But you need to go all the way over here. You need to look at this shiny little arm here. It gives you the tow rope. You need to get this before you fight the boss if you want to get the good ending. It is necessary. If you have the jetpack again, it just doesn't show up. Dr. Curly, look, this is a soldier from the surface. It's all banged up. There's a ton more like it too. What on earth could have, not a Mimiga, no, to do this much damage? It's still alive. Team 9 annihilated. Failed to destroy target. Current forces insufficient. Retreat. Retreat. Door closes. Explosion. Boss fight ensues. Knocked out? Question mark? I wonder. Is she knocked out? I can't tell. This is the core. It's a boss. Just gotta wait until it opens its eyes. Won't die. Gotta wait until its blue things pop up and then you can whack it a bunch. Or shoot it a bunch. I think the hardest part of this boss is not running out of air, which is going to happen a lot. So you need to make sure that you're on a high level when you're fighting him, which I am not right now. That is dangerous. You need to get up there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now I'm at a high enough level. Just be careful not to get knocked down. There are moments like this where he'll blow you back. When he does that, he's also going to shoot out these purple balls of death. Do your best to avoid them. They do like 20 damage a hit. It's devastating. Be careful with this guy. Haven't really dealt a whole lot of damage, mostly it's just been early. That's not very good. Yeah, I'm dead. The water was rising. There's no way I'm going to survive this. There shouldn't be after this thing. Am I? Oh. Oh, lucky me. I can actually get him close enough to deal some decent damage before he closes up again. This is one of those mid-game big boss fights that always big. I'm just not realizing that the super missile is a great way to fight this guy. At least once before you run out of ammo again. But whatever, it works. I'm having such a bad lag spike right now. And white balls of death. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Yeet, squeak. Skirt, skirt on that. Bubbler, go. Go, Bubbler. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, that's all my missiles. Sword, go. Do my bidding. Bubbler, I think this boss, when he shoots out all his projectiles, just use the Bubbler, it should deal with most of them. If you run low on health, this is the boss where you want to use your life pot. There is really no other boss. You can get another one later, but after this boss, the next hardest is probably going to be the last one. So just save your life pot, your first life pot for this boss. It Because if you don't use it after this, if you don't use it until you get the second one, then you just won't get another one. You'll just have the one that you get here. So just use it on this boss, or at least if you don't use it on this boss, use it right before. I'm gonna use it on this boss. I just said this boss. I'm gonna use it right now, just because I don't want to risk getting hit by those white balls of death and dying. Again, those things are devastating, so I want to be careful with them. This boss alone just takes a long time to fight. That's a lot. Should be it. There we go. We did it?
Yes, we did. Pulled it off, I see. You're the witch who tossed me down here. Those children had better be safe. Ha! Be silent. You know, mother. Do you even know what this is? Well, this is what I hate about robots. This is the heart of the island. If you stop it, the island will fall into the earth. Is that your grand plan? To take the island down with you in a blaze of glory? Fools! Hey, what are you doing? Bring the core to the laboratory at once. There's still time.
And then this happens. She has her bubble tank, so she's fine. But you can't do anything. You just have to wait. Just have to wait.
So that's what I'll do. Your senses dim and the world grows dark. Did you know that the witch woman Jenka had a brother? His name was Balos. Like his sister, he wielded powers far beyond those of mortals. If that shows up, you know you've done everything well. You can breathe. So Curly gives you her bubble tank. If you don't have the tow rope, you can't do this. Yes. If you don't have the tow rope, you can't take her with you. And so after this boss fight, after she gives you her bubble tank, you just have to leave her there, and then the door closes. So if you don't get the tow rope, Curly dies right there. So I recommend doing that. Go back. By the way, the bubble tank just doesn't make you move any faster in water. It just gives you the ability to breathe under it, which is nice. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not a good ability, but you're still gonna have. I'm just mentioning that you're still gonna have that momentum shift in water. Change in speed, I suppose. So just be careful about that. Don't let it mess you up too bad. Get life Doritos. Shoot some more critters. Get experience. Shoot some more critters. Get experience. And go shoot some more bats. They're not Keeses, they're bats. Goodness. I don't know why I want to call them Keeses so bad. That's not what they are. Wow, I'm so good at this game. I promise, I'm really good at it. Should do this on the first try. If not, I'm gonna have to go and do the whole boss fight again, and I'll probably just stop the recording there and do it next episode. But I should be able to do it on the first try if my timing is the way it used to be.
of all these jellies. Sword is a good way to do that. Or you can just start the crap out of them. Pew pew pew. If you're gonna die, pew 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 pew. Moves you around a lot, but you want to jump right there so you can get up here. If you don't, then it just says Curly has died, wants to go down the waterfall. Save. There, you want to go sleep in the bed. Yes. And Curly stays in the bed. You want to come over here. This bookshelf. You want to read the... Wait, no. That's right, you have to look at the computer first. Words light up on the screen. You know, I often recorded what I learned in that notebook. So you go over to the notebook. Yes, you open the notebook. Surface-developed robots have limitations on their operation underwater. If they are submerged for too long a period, their system automatically shuts down to avoid short-circuiting. The following is a description of the proper method of caring for a flooded robot. Then you learn how to do that. And you go do that. Yes. I know that sounds like an innuendo, I promise it isn't. If you read what it says. There you go. And she wakes up. You're alive. Oh, I'm so glad. I didn't think we were going to make it. Once you fell unconscious, I couldn't think of any other way. Looks like Mary Tank worked just like I'd hoped. And then she falls asleep. Appears it took some time to reboot. You want to talk. You want to look at her like, you know, you want to talk to her twice. Then you say no, you don't want to leave her here because you have to take her with you, otherwise you fail. And you go back. Go back around down here. Go around here. Just keep avoiding all these spikes. This area is pretty straightforward. You just need to be careful. Without the jetpack, it can be kind of difficult. But don't worry, you get a better one later. You want to jump over here, not to the right. Otherwise, you'll just land directly in those spikes, and it won't be fun. So just be careful not to get hit by anything. And you should be golden. Unless you're me. And then there is a fun boss fight. If I... Did it just... One second. Okay, well, this is weird. My controller just busted, and I can't... Looks like I'm playing with keyboard controls for now. Oh boy. Controller just stopped working. Oh well, I guess... I mean, keyboard controls aren't that bad. Okay, terrible. You. I just need to be careful. Ironhead's not that hard a boss. This boss, I already failed because of the transition to using the keyboard. But if you beat it without losing any health, then you get a reference to a previous game from this creator called Ika-chan, and a bunch of little Ika-chan squids come from the side of the screen. And it's pretty cool. But I already messed it up, so sorry, but I guess you don't get to see it. Oh well. You can always just look it up later if it is interesting to you. There you go. Boss fight's beaten. Curly floats away. Don't worry. That's supposed to happen. And you are back in Mimiga Village. But things are not the same. As the music is probably telling you. So you want to go here. Of course, I don't know why I always had to say that. But no one is here. Golly gee. Shocking. I'm gonna do everything else next episode because I need to... Well... Yeah. I need to do other things. Yes, I would love to save. That'll be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. I will probably be up with the next episode tomorrow, as I have been consistent with the one